At the end of the last video, Mike will be over there. I'll be over here. Bring us your votes. All right, you get to decide what the audience choice is going to be for that night. The next thing we want to try to do is give you guys an idea of what this how it was all put together in a sense. So we reached out to the film community, or digital, we should call it digital because nobody shoots film anymore.
Right.
Community, and asked them to send samples of their work. There was a group that looked at that in collaboration with Spokane Arts. We looked at and then 7 individuals were chosen. We were hoping between 7 to 8, and all the judges, we landed about 7. And then we did the same thing with bands. They sent 2 samples of their work, produced music pieces, and we listened to that. And again, trying to get a nice eclectic feel of our community. Because a lot of people forget that this community is more eclectic than it thinks it is.
Air condition just went off, so...
Okay, sorry, sir. It's going to get really hot. All right. So what they were asked to do, the 7 filmmakers, the 7 bands, or singers were asked to come to CMTV. We had a little get-together, and we dropped their names into a bowl, and the band members pulled out their filmmakers' collaborator out of the bowl. So not knowing each other, and then they went off. They had about, most of you guys, correct me if I'm wrong, you had about a week to kind of like figure it out, talk. The difference between this and something like the 50-hour slam or the 48-hour or any of the other festival stuff that happens in town, we wanted time for collaboration. Right. We wanted time for each artist to get to know each other and to work together. That was the important part that Carly and I and Deshaun and Melissa all discussed was a big priority for us. The more that artists are working together, the stronger that our artist community becomes. So that was important to see, and that's what you hopefully going to see tonight. Now, they had a week, and you are, how many people here are not connected to any band or filmmaker? Raise your hand. Stand up.
6.
Stand up. C-Flow, put down your hand. Stand up if you're not connected to a filmmaker or the musician. Stand up.
Be honest, because you came just to enjoy the fact that the arts are coming together.
Wait, I'm not done. Stand up.
Yeah, stand up.
Stand
but
up.
there was, I see 3 here, but I saw some hands back there.
What? Come up for, come on.
Come up here. We need you up here for a
down.
second.
Come on down. All right. Chatham, I know you. Go away.
You are disqualified.
Rebecca, you too. Go away. These are people I know. No. All right. So tell us, what kind of music videos do you like?
What kind of
Yeah.
music videos?
Yeah.
Like artist-wise? Or
Yeah.
like, I'm into like synth pop kind of music. Yeah.
Okay.
I think a better question, what do you do for a living?
Ooh.
Oh, I'm a college student.
What about you?
I'm a college student.
What are you studying?
Broadcasting electronic media.
Same.
Okay. What about you, sir? What do you do?
Work in a hotel downtown.
Okay.
Yeah, Aaron Spector, Michael, you do more than that.
I do more than that.
You volunteer for a lot of festivals, events, and stuff. Yeah.
Understood. Okay. Because what we're getting to, we're gonna.
The big guy.
Hey, sir.
The guy that we have to stand there and look like this.
I see. Yeah, I do that to everybody though. But
I know we're the same height.
it got me a couple inches. What do you do for a living, sir? Construction. All right. Of the 4 of you, as far as being participants in our show tonight, I think we want to know who's willing.
Let me elaborate. Let me elaborate what the willingness means.
I guess I should have said that. You don't have to get up here and do anything.
The curveball we're throwing in tonight, we're going to ask one of the audience to come up and be one of our 4th judges.
Oh, he stands back up.
Oh, now I stands back up. Okay, so let me ask you. So give us your best sales pitch. Why should you be the judge?
I was gonna say that he should be the judge.
Oh.
Well, that was
a
fast.
good sales pitch.
And why should, besides the fact she thinks you should be, why should you be?
I should be the judge because I make music videos on my own, produce them by myself, edit them.
All right. What about you, sir? Why should you be a judge?
I don't have as good a reason as he does.
Are you conceding?
I'm not conceding.
So sell it, Aaron. Come on.
Well, Juan said I volunteer for a lot of film festivals around the area here. I'm part of the International Film Festivals along with 50 Hour Slam. And that's kind of what I do. I watch film, I watch video, this is kind of what I've done all my life. So I'm pretty good judge of things, I think.
He's good. Yeah, nice. All right. What about you, sir?
I defer.
He defers.
He defers?
All right, he defers.
So, you can sit down. You can sit down. All right, with that being said, the House will decide. So, the student filmmaker, video maker, how many, please?
And our seasoned 50-hour slam critic. So the thing is, they said both, but what they don't realize, we don't have enough paper.
I know.
I was just kidding.
We're going to bow to the youth.
To the youth, come on up.
Come on up. So come up here. We got some questions for you. We don't know who you are, what you are. Where do you go to school?
I go to Gonzaga University.
So, and you're studying broadcasting there?
I study broadcasting, yes.
So you had Dan Garrity when he was there.
Yeah, he's gone now, but still in our hearts.
Good.
I mean, he's alive, he just moved away.
What year are you?
I'm a junior.
Junior?
Yeah.
Nice. What's your name?
My name is Jackson.
Jackson. Nice. All right. Give it a, oh, no, wait. Jackson, what is your favorite music video?
Oh, man. I gotta say, I really enjoy the Nowadays music video for Lil Skies. That was directed by Cole Bennett on Lyrical Lemonade.
Nice. All right. Give it up for Jackson.
Jackson, just so you know what you got yourself into, not only are you voting, but this is going to become very kind of like American Idol-ish. So every video, we're going to stop in between the videos, ask a judge, gut response. That's it. And you're going to tell us live. And then you get to write your notes and comments. And while you're doing that, Mike and I are going to go out to the audience, and we're going to ask the audience what they feel about it. But we also want to have the filmmaker and one of the band members, musicians represented, ask them how they feel about the whole process while the judges are voting. All right? So get ready, because we're not you guys. This is an interactive thing tonight. All right, sir. Pick a seat.
Have a seat.
I think you're down here.
All right, we're gonna call up our next other judges. Coming up first, we have Jeff Sanborn. Jeff is from Spokane, Washington. He's the founder and creative director at Chapter and Verse Advertising Agency. His favorite music video is Sledgehammer by Peter Gabriel. You have anything you want to say?
Whatever you want to say.
I'm the old guy here, so I was voting for him too because I'm going to be curious to see his take on it. So,
nice. All right, give it up for Jeff Sanborn. Next, we got Nathan Weinbender from Spokane, Washington. He's the music and film editor for The Inlander. He's also a film critic for Spokane Public Radio. Favorite music video, Buddy Holly, by Weezer.
yeah.
Give it up for Nathan Weinbender.
Trust me, that boy's got more to say than you think.
Next, we got...
Wait. It's sentimental for me.
Okay, go ahead.
No, you're going to introduce him, but I got to just, like, the story.
Oh, Well, let's start with this. Okay.
Well, how do you want to do that? Story first or sentimental first?
I feel like the story, right? The story that is sentimental, so it's the same thing.
All right. So then our next judge, so those of you that don't know or should know, and I don't know why you don't know, I'm one of the organizers of 50 Hour Slam. We're in year 9 next year. Woo-woo! We have over 350 participants between filmmakers, actors, and crew people that are part of it. We've been at the Bing Crosby Theater now for 4 years because we outgrew the Magic Lantern, which I was sad, but at the same time I was happy. But our first year was brilliant because we wanted to work with the music industry here in town, and we reached out to a good friend of ours, Sam Jordan, to help us find the right stuff. And Sam and I talked about it, and he said, you have to have this guy. If you want to represent Spokane and what it's capable of doing and what it has in it, which Sam was always looking for in our community, was this gentleman. And then I was introduced to
C-Flow. One of the greatest lyricists I know. When I came to Spokane, he was immediately one of the lyricists I looked up to and admired because of his style, his swag, his lyrics, his overall demeanor. He's also the live TV sports producer. So give it up for who we know him as, C-Flow. Give it up for C-Flow, a.k.a. Mr. Chauncey. His favorite music video is This Is America.
anything you want to share with the folks?
Hey, thank you guys. Hey, can we give it up for these guys, man? Because, wow, seriously, just the fact because I was there when we were doing the Magic Lantern, that first season, and so just to see how far they've come, and you see the enthusiasm, right, for something. We don't like to say local, you know what I mean? We've always said that was always kind of like a diss when you said you're the best local person. Like, and we want to be bigger than that. And this is something that's big. So again, give it up to them. And the artists.
Yes.
All right, great. So we're going to get started.
All right.
All right, so we're going to start with our first video. So those of you that have your voting pads out there, it is Born in the Wrong Time is our first video. Here we go.
We're back with the final video in tonight's competition. Now, if you ever wondered what a video would look like shot in an empty beer warehouse, well, here it is.
Brought to you by Hoffman Music Company, where the great bands go at 2 convenient locations, downtown and in the valley.
It has 2 wheels and 2 sources of power. Goes from 0 to 192 in 1 shift and can take you places just standing still. The Yamaha DX100 synthesizer. Anything's possible.
Nicely done. All right.
Nice.
Hey, if I can get the band members to stand up and the filmmaker to stand up on that right now, please. Where are you?
I love it. Everybody stand
That's
up.
funny.
Filmmaker, raise your hand. Stand. Band, raise your hand.
They're not here?
Bands and filmmakers.
All right, cool. Moving on.
There's somebody. They're pointing to somebody.
All right,
There we go.
cool.
There we go.
Go.
All right. Right away. Jordan. It's Jordan. Jackson.
Dude, I'm so sorry, Mike. It's my fault.
Yeah, it was. But I mean, I should have remembered as well. But I apologize, Jackson. Jackson, what do you think?
I really like the retro vibes that were going on there. I thought the ending was pretty funny. And it looks like maybe there are a couple different generations of camera used. Maybe there's a VHS cam in there. So I thought that was pretty creative and enjoyed that.
Yeah, it was just truly SD in there. Juan?
All right, judges, go ahead and start scoring over there. See what you think. So, who were you?
I was the singer and writer and everything. Or not everything, but yeah.
So, how was the experience?
It was a little bit rushed, but it was fun. Those were actually Mark Bolan of T-Rex's boots that I wore. And I could not walk for a week after that.
What was your favorite part of the experience?
That was actually in the Sit and Be Fit studio. So when we walked in, it had the Sit and Be Fit lighting, and I don't know, it just felt like an honor to be in that room.
Great. Thank you so much.
Awesome.
All right, so tell me, what do you think?
Memorable sound. And I put that on my playlist.
There you go.
Nice.
Nice.
Carly? Carly has something.
All right. Do you have it? Ryan D. Tucker, who's not here, and I'll talk to him about that later. Oh, what did you think?
I think it was really unique in its own way, and I thought it was really cool and very funny at the end. I did not expect it.
Judges, how we looking? We ready to move on, or you need a couple more minutes?
Need a couple more.
Oh, a couple more
Stall,
minutes. I'm
stall.
walking down the hallway. Here we go. Let's get lost. That's what it says. So let's get lost.
I like to camp. It was fun. It was really fun. I really liked the song, and I really liked the voice. No.
No? I've got the mic. You can't say no to the mic.
Okay, all right. Okay. I like the singer's voice and everything, and it was really fun. And I'm really into retro kind of stuff, so it was kind of right up my alley too. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Anybody want to share any thoughts?
There's the owner of Hoffman's. No, I'm just kidding.
Come on up. Come on over here to me, if you wouldn't mind.
I love the glam sound. I just wish there was a little more boas and glitter to it. That's it. Velvet Goldmine, baby.
Anybody else? Come on, don't be shy. Tonight's not about being shy. That's it. You have to speak.
I really liked it. And being a vocalist myself, I know what it takes to sound like that. So I applaud you and the rest of the band. And that is definitely something I would put on my playlist as well. It's good stuff.
Nice.
I really liked the filming. It was great.
Uh-oh. The bosses just came in.
If you were into that song, that band Atari Ferrari's playing right here on September 29th.
I expect everybody in this house right now to be back here September 29th.
Is that a shameless plug?
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
Hey, gentlemen, we ready to move on? Sure. All right, we're moving on to the next video. Our next video is called Carry Me.
Yeah, do you need us to scoot down a little bit? Again?
A worried mind is a worried heart, like a lone wolf howling in the cold and dark. Will you sing me something before the day is gone? With a back home feeling or an old soul song. I'm a lonely stranger and I lost my home. Will you shout my name, girl, like the sirens call? Can we travel home now, where we lived before? I'm like an old sea captain, trying to find the shore. Oh, when I was young, dancing in the high sun. Oh Lord, carry me. Oh Lord, carry me home. Troubled heart is a troubled soul, like a weathered soldier far away from home. Will you meet me near the river's bend? We can wash away all of our loneliness. Oh, when I was young, dancing in the high sun. Oh Lord, carry me. Oh Lord, carry me home. Now that we're old and gray, braving through these storms and waves. Oh Lord, carry me. Oh Lord, carry me home. Oh Lord, carry me. Oh Lord, carry me home.
There we go. Wow, that was fun.
That was nice.
My cable's like, you're such the pro. I'm like a mess.
Yeah.
What do you mean, yeah?
Sorry. I mean, that was support, moral support.
I liked you earlier. I don't know about now. All right, Jeff, we're going to you.
Alrighty. So, like, I'm a big John Hyatt fan, if there's any John Hyatt fans. John Hyatt, so many of John Hyatt's songs end up in soundtracks because the second you hear them, you're immediately, they're so cinematic, right? They just sort of carry you away. And the first, like, 3 chords of this song do the same thing. And so, when I hear that, and I see that, just that little bit of flair coming over his ear, right, at the start of that, and we start to see the mountains coming in and out of it, and it's just like, okay, we're in for a little movie here. It was just absolutely dead on, and then you add the comedy on top of it. Just, I don't know who, first of all, the song, absolutely hot, so
Can we
fantastic.
have the band stand up,
Yeah.
please?
Artists. Nice.
And the filmmaker, please.
Filmmaker.
That's Kendra.
Can you come
and
here?
Cheryl in the
Come here,
back.
please. Come here, please. Please come.
Come on,
Can you
come on up forward. You gotta come. Both of you gotta come
Both
up
of you.
forward.
Both of you. Both of you.
Better light, Kendra, down here.
Better light.
Just really well done. Just technically beautiful and really evocative. I mean, you just wanted to follow. You wanted to follow that kid along the road, right? And perfect.
There we go. All right, judges, go ahead and start your voting.
Awesome.
What do you got?
We have our filmmaker. You're a filmmaker, and your name is?
Kendra and Cheryl.
Give it up. Kendra, that was a beautiful video. I loved the artistry and the camera work that you did. Can you give us some motivation? Tell us what the motivation was behind that.
Okay, well, the camera work was my partner, Adam Galkey, so yay! And I don't know, Chris and I kind of talked about the meaning of the song and what it meant to both of us, and it just came to me because we were talking about, coming home, needing the comfort of home or someone to help you get through stuff or just wanting that special place. And so I was driving and I was like, astronaut! Because that's like such an isolating thing to be, and you miss, it's like the most homesick occupation you can probably have. So
besides filmmaker.
but yeah, and so then luckily Dawn and Julia Photography here in Spokane, they do this amazing project called the Space Hero Mission, and they have this beautiful replica space suit. Then they take portraits of people in it, and we had mutual friends, and I was like, hey, could we borrow the suit? And they gave it to us because Spokane is amazing and all of these creative peoples are amazing. So yeah, that's how it happened.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I was going to ask where you got the spacesuit. I was like, wow, who has one of those just sitting in their room? You're our musician.
Yeah.
All right, what's your name?
My name's Chris Molitor.
Chris, give it up for Chris. Give it up for Chris. Chris, I enjoyed the song. I enjoyed that. I think just the fact you were sitting in the chair and you're playing it, that was for me, it was emotion. I can tell you were connected to the song. Yeah. And I love to see that visually. So can you tell us just the lyrics behind the song, the motivation behind what it means, and just the concept?
Yeah, the song "Carry Me." It was a part of an album that I put out in October, and the whole album, not just this song "Carry Me," but the whole album, which was called "Coming Home," kind of has that theme of finding that place where you belong. And so, "Carry Me," has these metaphors, lonely stranger, an old sailor, out on the sea trying to find the shore, all these different metaphors and ideas of going through life and wanting the people beside you, that make you feel loved, make you feel accepted, and make you feel at home. So when I got a chance to partner with Kendra and really work on concepts, it was just, once she came up with the astronaut idea, it was all for it. It was just perfect. So as the artist, this was an incredible experience to be able to take a song that I've worked on for a couple of years and be able to give a huge part of that to such a talented filmmaker and collaborate in a way that put out something we're both super proud of. So yeah, it was awesome.
That's awesome. How long did it take for you guys to make?
Due to lots of scheduling things, we shot it in 2 days and edited it in 1 day.
The beautiful journey.
Nice.
Give it up. Thank you guys so much. Wonderful video.
Hey, Mike, go over there to the guy in the... Right, keep going, keep going, keep going. Yeah, you stand by right there next to that gentleman right there. So, sir, come on up here so I can get you a little bit better in the light. So we can see you. That would be you. All right, come on up. Come on up. Tell us. What did you think?
Oh, I thought it was great. Being a singer myself, your voice is unique. And so I love the way, I'm a godly man. I'm a Christian, and a minister of the gospel. So I just really enjoyed that song. I enjoy a little bit of everything. But I used to be a rocker myself. I still am kind of heart. My son here is Light and Mirrors.
Where's your son?
My son is lead singer of Light and Mirrors. He takes after his father.
We'll see. We'll see. That's Chatham, which I rejected earlier, but I'm going to bring him back into the fold.
All right, we have Chatham here. Chatham, what did you think about the song?
I thought it was a great song. I thought it was a really great theme. Awesome use of imagery. I was curious about the use of the color correction. I think I might have kind of swapped the sepia for the Kodachrome in either of the sides. But yeah, I thought it was a really great theme. Really beautifully shot.
Great feedback. Yeah, come on up. What's your name? Stand, please. We have Alexis here.
Oh, Eliza?
Eliza.
I just wanted to say Chris has a really clean living room and it's really well decorated and put together. Like if I wanted to do that, I would have to like rent out the Ingersoll's house or something. So that was cool. It felt peaceful.
Judges, please make room for the clean living room portion on
That's
the
extra points
on the
right
thing.
there, right?
there.
Let's make sure we get that. All right. All right, so we're going to move on to number 3. Number 3 is called Glow. Enjoy.
Glow, like as in, yeah.
So
nice.
That one to me is a little bit a sentimental favorite. I'll tell you why. Because Stand Up, the band Stand Up plays that's here. The two filmmakers stand up. And hopefully you both are here, right? Right? So when this is what I love. It's collaboration. So all right, so we have the band there. We have the original filmmaker, and she's like, I'm more like an animation person. I don't know much about the film stuff. Can someone help us with that? And then we found someone who came in and helped with the video side, and they married it together.
That's awesome.
That's beautiful.
That's awesome. That is cool. That's pretty cool, just to be able to bring those together.
Yeah. Who you want to get?
Chauncey, I want to know what your thoughts are.
Yeah.
You're supposed to let the judges go first so you don't take the words out of their mouth.
That is.
I wanted to.
Chauncey, this is Juan.
Yeah, I know. I just want to echo what he said. I think the collaboration was amazing on that. And then, again, we're 3 for 3 on really dope songs. You know what I mean? I got to give it up to the artists again, man. And the way that concept came together. Yeah, give it up. Give it up for the artists, man. We're 3 for 3, man. 3 for 3 on dope songs, and then the collaboration, and I wanted to see again another way of storytelling that way, and I was excited for that. And great job bringing it together with the anime along with them. It was amazing. I enjoyed it.
Cool. So we'll give the judges a couple moments to score. All right, guys, how was it?
Honestly, the entire process was really seamless. We all got in a room. Told them to come over to my house, got a bunch of food, and we just started mashing ideas together and getting stuff. And I think we really got the right people for the job, too, because their heart was really in the song, too, and in the message, kind of overcoming things and letting the brightness from your side shine through so other people can see that light and other people can shine that light. So,
Dan, what do you think about that? I'm going to give him his credit, too. And you?
Yeah, when I was asked to be a part of, I felt like I was asked a little bit late, so I was nervous. I felt like everybody had the idea already, and I was just kind of nervous. And I didn't know anybody when I came up, and I was also during a period of my life when I was having a lot of doubts of myself as a filmmaker, which we all have at time to time. But as soon as I walked into the room, and I just kind of stood to the side, and Josh was like, "No, you just sit," you know. And we started talking. It was just immediate connection to everybody, and we all had the ideas pretty much at the same time. We listened to the song all together quietly, and the first thing I saw was lights through trees in a forest, and that apparently was the same thing that Chloe was thinking with the forest and her characters, and she had such a deep passion for her characters. And the first thing I said, well, I was like, it's a good thing I freaking love the song, so we're gonna start right now. And I never felt like anybody was left behind. I never felt like anybody felt like they needed to, be the leader, because I felt like we all just led, we all just went down that trip together, and it was just the most amazing experience. And since then I've kind of decided I really want to be a part of music videos more. I really want to be a part of film more, and I think it took me out of that rut. I think it took everybody up, and I mean we all want to work together, and we all loved it. So yeah.
Hallelujah to that.
That was awesome.
Kimberly is actually the filmmaker that I reached. Kimberly's the filmmaker that I reached out to when Chloe said, we need somebody who knows a little bit more about film than animation than I do.
Well, at first, when I first signed in, I thought I was never going to make it because I just figured there would be a whole lot of other people who are more experienced than I am, because I believe I am the youngest filmmaker that we have in this event.
How young are you?
I am 18 years old. Yeah, we just got the idea together, and we needed help with that knows someone that know more about filmmaking than I do. And we just had this idea of mixing real life and animation together, and I'm glad it turned out fantastic. It came out fantastic, better than I thought it would be if it were just me.
I teared up with amazement when I first saw your animations.
Thank you.
All right, awesome.
Give
All
it
right,
up.
what do you got there, Mr. Mike?
Speaking of animation, no, just kidding. Mark, right?
Yeah.
What did you gain and capture from that video and the music and the song?
Well, the main thing for me is that I'm just curious how the process works with the animation. I just have no idea how that happens, and it looked really clean and nice, and so I'm curious what that process involves, and it's a cool story too. The fact that you're admitting your shortcomings is not being involved in or as confident in the filmmaking. I just thought that was cool.
That's awesome. That's what it's about, the collaboration.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so we're going to move on to our next one. I'll get my notes straight here. All right, our next video. Yeah, you're right. You're a taskmaster.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Juan.
No. We would like to invite someone to come up on stage. One of our partners, one of our organizers for this, Melissa, come up and talk a little bit about Spokane Arts.
Great news. I'm Melissa Huggins. I'm the director of Spokane Arts. This is such a fun event. We are so excited to be a part of it. And thank you so much to all of the musicians and filmmakers who participated. So just a huge round of applause to everyone who participated. And I will just say quickly, so for those of you who may not be familiar with Spokane Arts, we're a nonprofit arts organization, and we support artists and arts organizations in Spokane. So we do that through arts programming. We have a grants program for artists. We advocate for the arts at the city and the state level to ensure that our city and state actually devote funding toward this thing that we do that's so important. And one of the things that we work really hard toward is being an all-encompassing arts organization. I think one of the challenges that we face is that when people hear the arts, oftentimes they think of like a 17th century oil painting. And we know, all of us in this room know that it's so much more than that. It's visual arts, it's performing arts, it's digital arts, it's literary arts. And so we are just so proud and happy to be part of this collaboration. We love the fact that this project was focused on emerging filmmakers and emerging bands and musicians, because we really love that idea of building people's capacity and helping them launch their professional careers. So, super happy to be here. Thank you so much. Have a great time.
All right, so we're continuing on to video number 4, and it is called Mama Cheese.
All right. Nathan.
So that was obviously a little more lo-fi than some of the ones that we've seen, but I actually don't think that's a bad thing. I think it kind of added to the general aesthetic that I think you guys were going for, and I'm a fan of Itchy Kitty already, so I'm maybe a little biased on that front. I really like them. It kind of had like, also we're seeing a lot of Garageland in these videos so far. I like that. And I think that the aesthetic of that place fits the aesthetic that you were going for. It almost had kind of like a John Waters, like early John Waters kind of thing, where it's like you're like out on the street doing weird stuff and you don't care if like the cops tell you that you have to stop filming or something. I also liked that it was like a bar full of men that were like sexually attracted to this cat creature with a boombox. So yeah, that's a great narrative hook to hang your video on. But yeah, I thought it was fun. I thought it captured the energy of the song and it matched up really well. So yeah, I dug it actually. So yeah.
I'm switching it up. Jackson, what do you think?
Well, I got to say you captured the attitude of the band really well, and I'm a huge punk rock fan, so really enjoyed that. And I thought I like what he was saying with all the men at the bar who were just super into her. I thought that was really funny and a really great use of humor there. So.
All right, Jeff. I'm catching you guys off guard.
Yeah, that was so. That one wins for best fishnets. We've had also best living room and best boots so far. So we've had all sorts of new categories. So yeah, it's everyone's. There's a new surprise with each one. So that's fantastic.
All right.
All right, so right here, band, stand up. Come on, come on. This is your chance. All right, where's your filmmaker at? Where's Brad? Come on down. Brad, come right over here by me, right this side. So we'll start with the band. Band, talk to us about the experience. How was it?
It was great. It was a great time. Yeah.
All right, we're moving on.
What? Oh, me? No. Mm-mm. No, yes, it was a wonderful time. We had a great time. We talked about things, and then we did some filming.
Yeah, there was a lot of improvisation, and we had a blast. I think it turned out pretty good.
Are you going to stay way over there, or are you going to come closer?
I just want to say there's a lot of paperwork that goes into doing this kind of a thing. I think we had to sign or get people to sign 20 different things, and we're most proud of getting that in on time.
All right. So a little backstory on this group right here. They had originally had a filmmaker who was assigned to them. Sadly enough, they had a death in their family, so they dropped out. So he immediately turned around to Robert to step in and ask him if he can step in, and which he did.
Thanks. We met probably for about an hour, and then maybe shot for probably about 5-6 hours total, I want to say, and then edited in like 2 days, and it was a wham. I got an extension because I didn't have as much time as all the other filmmakers, but it was still we had a lot of schedule conflicts, people that weren't available, and that sort of thing, and it all just kind of came together. Thanks. I was kind of going for a little bit of a punk rock thing with the music scenes. I really appreciate recognizing that, and the humor. You got it. So, as a filmmaker, that's really all you want is people to just go, "Hey, I see what you did there, and nice job."
All right, cool.
All right.
The gentleman with the Nike hat.
Let's get some audience input.
Yeah.
What do you think, sir?
It was a good sound. It's not.
He said it was a good sound.
Yeah. Not the type of music I normally listen to, but I appreciate what they did there. Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
All right, here we go. Hey, Deshaun, you got this? You got these lovely ladies right here? What? Where are you gonna get going? No, Missy. All three of you are gonna get to talk.
I love the energy of it. I wanted to go outside and run around after listening to it. So yeah, the amount of energy and feeling in it was absolutely incredible. So
I thought it was super fun. I thought less critically about it the whole time because I was just enjoying watching it more than the other ones. It was fun.
I like the kitty mask.
Why?
Because it was rubber.
Why?
I don't know why it was rubber.
Why did you like that it was rubber?
Because it wasn't hairy.
There we go. We're moving on. All right, so I'm going to really be a jerk, and I'm going to call 2 of my friends who showed up super, super late.
Hey, Juan, just real quick, can you have them come to you? Cause
I'm out of cord, right?
yeah, you're running out of cord there.
You know what? This doesn't work for me.
You're giving this young gentleman cord burn on his legs.
Come on up, you 2. Let's go. You're going to have to talk now.
Why are you doing this?
Because I love you guys and you're late. So, these are friends of mine who should have been here way earlier. But I appreciate the fact that they're here. So, tell us what you think about the last video. More than 2 words.
Who here loves Itchy Kitty as much as me? Yeah! Woo! Oh my God. I think the first time I saw them was at Moonsies, and it was amazing. I rocked my face off. That was really fun. That kind of reminded me of the Blink-182, All the Small Things, when they're streaking through the neighborhood. Everyone's like, what the? But I love them. I love you guys.
Yeah, we're big fans. Really cool, lots of energy. I could watch you guys perform forever. So this was really cool. Sorry we're late.
Great. So let's explain why you're late.
We were having sex.
That's good. Everybody out. Let's go. We're moving on to our next video. All right. So our next video is Means to an End.
We're just gonna let that go. All right.
Dude, do you want to elaborate?
Somebody call the doctor. There's something wrong with my head. He said that if I don't leave it alone, that I'm gonna wind up dead. Ooh, hey taxi, please help me with my mind. Ooh, grave digger, I'm running out of time. Florida was too easy, Kansas was too long. I've got my sun and my stars and a shiny new car, but the wind sings a different song. Ooh, bartender, my cup is running dry. Ooh, my mother, my mama, see through the night. Ooh, hey doctor, please help me with my mind. Oh, grave digger, I'm running out of time.
All right. I keep taking the wrong mic. I'm sorry. One.
Jesus.
So as an artist, I mean, I think there's nothing that brings more pride to your work, because it looked like in that video that the artist, the collaboration there, and give it up for the artists. I mean, it was believable. I was like, you know what I'm saying? So, for one thing, to be able to be vulnerable, you got to capture that. You can't fake that, right? So, whoever was behind that camera, even if it was a situation where, hey, you look like you were too cold, we might have to shoot that again. You know what I mean? But they nailed it home all the way through. It was believable for me. And again, that's one of the things that's most satisfying as an artist, when you get with someone and they believe in your work, and it showed there that whoever was behind the camera believed in that just as much as the artists themselves. And props to everybody involved in that.
Nice. Nathan, what do you think?
I thought that was really visually beautiful, and I thought that it was almost like you were sort of haunting these places. You know, there's nobody else around. That shot with the bar in the background, in particular, I thought was really stunning, and I think that matches the tone of the song, what you were going for, really, really well. I also think that it's bold, like he was saying, it's really bold to just put yourself alone in the center of something and be like, you have to carry this whole thing. If your performance doesn't sell it, then none of us buy it, but you were definitely selling it, and I bought it at least. So yeah, I thought it was a really perfect marriage of filmmaker and artist. I think that was the collaboration there really came through. So I agree on that front. Good job.
Awesome.
All right, so can we get the band members to stand up? Where are they?
Band members.
Band member. Come on up here, right here, up there, Darren. And the filmmakers, please. Oh my God, how easy was that?
Nice.
All right, so tell us, how was it?
Oh, cold. It was very cold.
Okay, can we make it nicer?
Yes. Yeah, no, it was a really great experience. I've never done that before. So.
Okay, don't make it false.
I don't know. No, it was awesome. It's a really vulnerable song for me, actually. I submitted that, and I didn't really think about it, that we'd have to listen to it about 800 times. And so hearing that song over and over and just reminding why I wrote it and everything was kind of kind of hit my heart, hit my feels a little bit, but it was a good experience. It was really fun working with you.
Same.
And you as the filmmaker?
Yeah, that was it was fun actually collaborating with someone as awesome as Kaylee. Yeah, usually a run and gun, and it was run and gun with this, myself and I with this, but yeah, my heart's beating really fast because I'm very scared showing my work public, but yeah, that's.
But listen, this is important.
Yeah.
the important part is this, too. Like, all right, so for example, like I'm a filmmaker and you and I are, like, we connect there. Run again, what does that mean?
I don't know. It means that, like, art is very. It means that your interpretation of this this video and my interpretation are like completely different, and that's what's great about like having all this. Is like I think most of us have had different interpretations of the music videos that have been shown than other people. So it's awesome having that way of art be communicated differently.
And what do you think about your music being presented? Like, all right, just listening to it. I'm in my home. I got my headsets on, you know. I'm listening. It's just me. I'm safe. Now there's a video version of this. What does that mean?
Oh, this is scary. I was like, oh man, I don't want to even go because I'm so scared to be here. And I like produced it myself because I don't get to go to the studio till next month. So I was like, oh shoot, I have to like make all of this and get it. So it was all terrifying, being like looking like a wet cat for most of the video. But it was really, the video is about. I used to struggle a lot with alcoholism and dealing with a lot of just different addiction, and now I'm like totally sober, which is awesome. And yeah, thanks guys. So that's what that song was. It was just like different parts of my life, different relationships, different places that I just really I failed in and I just didn't take care of very well. And so that's that whole song was just kind of like, oh shit, like this sucks, you know, but no. So it was like, that's why it was kind of weird going through it. But no, so this is all really scary, like showing you guys all of this was really terrifying. But yeah, it was a really great experience, yeah.
Well, thank you so much.
That's awesome.
Mike, what do you got?
Nothing like making yourself vulnerable for others to see. Appreciate that. Thank you. We have Matt here. Matt, stand up for me, please. I'm sorry. Matt, what did you enjoy about the video, if you enjoyed the video?
Oh, I enjoyed the video. I thought the video really matched the song well, and I like the black and white in color. It would go from black and white to color and back and forth, and that was kind of neat. So I really felt I bought into the story. I was in the journey, and so it was amazing. It was great.
Nice. Thank you, Matt.
The two in white.
Juan is pointing.
The two in white. The two in white.
Two in white. Could you come here into the light? What are your names?
Keely.
I'm Norman. Keely and Norman, how are you guys doing? Good. Can you comment on the video and your thoughts?
I loved it. I actually really enjoyed it. It showed just raw emotion. The way it was filmed, too, was very creative, which I enjoyed. It was fun to watch. I never felt bored throughout the video. So, I mean, yeah, it was a good video.
Nice, thank you.
Yeah, I agree. I think it was a good job on the artist's performance in front of the camera. That's some gutsy stuff. So, yeah, good job. Good job.
Thanks. Good job looking like a wet kitty.
So, all right, that's great. Is there anybody out there that wants to share anything? I mean, let's be honest. This is one. Oh, somebody does. There we go.
It was definitely sad right there the whole time. But if music is supposed to invoke anything, it's emotion. And it sent shivers up my spine. It was a very good video.
And no better way for us to move on to number 6. 5, sorry. Thank you. Nathan told me like twice 5. I still
That's
said
6, Juan. Juan, you were right. You were right, Juan.
No,
It's
wait, am I right? Nathan, you're wrong.
Oh,
It's
sorry,
6.
I can't count.
Nathan.
There's a reason I don't do math for a living.
Yes, Nathan.
Do we need to get another judge?
All right, here we go.
I'm just kidding.
You want to go?
No, I'm good.
All right, so we're on number 6. But it's Perdition. Here we go. Enjoy.
Oh, in the sun, nutrients in the leaves and the flowers are open. Herbivores come to feast in the light of the sun. They are hoping they will escape anything that tries to make them prey. They can run fast and see better in the day. La-da-da, 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 la-da-da-da. Then comes a fright in the moon's polarized light. The carnivores rise. They
All right, I don't know why everybody's laughing. I'm emotionally scarred myself. Jackson.
You grabbed the wrong one again.
I thought that was
my
hilarious.
mic.
I almost lost it when she first started trying to eat the flowers off of him. I'm like, what the hell is this? But I thought it was hilarious. It was super creative, and I just loved it. It was a great experience, and it looked really good as well.
Jeff.
And then it really took a turn. And I think we all kind of had to giggle at the end because we just needed to let something out, right? We just all had to let something out. So.
Agreed. Sorry.
So I've got someone fanning themselves. I'm not sure what that means. Here we go.
Means I'm sweaty.
But you gotta step this way so the camera can see you sweat.
The glisten. Look at the glisten. I loved it. I liked the mixture of gore and cuteness. I like gore and cuteness, so I was like, yeah. And of course, there was cute animals. You can never go wrong with a video that has cute animals. Am I right? So I really liked it. I love the music, the sound. I love the vocal. I really like the resonance of her voice. So
can we? Sorry about that. Can we get the band to stand up? Where are they? Where they at? Where are you at? Come forward. You gotta go down there and
come on over
go
here.
see Michael. And where's the filmmaker at? Where's the filmmaker? All right, stand by here.
Filmmaker?
I got the filmmaker. You got the band.
I got the band.
It's a duo.
Uh-oh. Watch your foot. There you go. So, that was you. Tell me about the video, the concept or tell me about the song, and then the collaboration with the video.
Sure. Well, I was reading a lot of Clan of the Cave Bear, I guess, and thinking about predators at night and why we all want to feel safe in the light and feel not safe at nighttime. And it's all just based on that plants are active during the day. So predators are more active at night because herbivores are evolved to be more active during the day. It's not something I came up with, but it's something I think about a lot. And so I actually recorded the song with Shanley and her friend Sean.
Go over there. No.
And then I was in a band with Cody and the other guys, and I was like, this is the only song I have recorded. But you guys are in the band now, so I didn't want to fake any instruments or anything. And I really like the idea of a super literal video. Just it's kind of just a short film to a song we did, basically. The boys did not know they would be in full costume before they started, so that was awesome. And yeah, it was super fun. Levi did a great job. I was really bossy the whole time. I came to our meeting. I was like, this is what we're gonna do. But I don't know anything really about filmmaking. I just knew that I wanted my way done, and he was so patient with me.
So Levi, we're going to you now next. How was that?
It was a lot of fun. It was, the whole concept. She came up with most of the concept, and I just kind of okay, let's go with it. And then, I think we had most of the whole thing in the first 20 minutes, just meeting each other. Okay, we're gonna have a rabbit. We're gonna do this. And we just happened to have a rabbit, and that was one of the hardest parts is actually getting the rabbit to cooperate. So,
which rabbit?
The real rabbit.
Oh, okay.
The real rabbit.
Which one?
So, all right, so these two connected right away, and then you two were like, what the hell?
How did you feel about just the process?
Somehow.
So she recorded on the song.
She's the recording artist, and he's the actor.
Oh, gotcha.
I break up bands a lot.
You're a home wrecker.
Yeah.
Okay. So how did you feel with the song? And
I love this so much. I was essentially just a studio musician for Eliza. She's amazing to work with. I'm ecstatic about this video. This is going all over my social media. It's going everywhere. I love it.
Awesome. Thank you, guys. Give it up for them.
All right, great. Bree. So here's a good friend of mine, Bree, that I haven't seen for a while. She does a lot of Z Nation stuff. So Bree, tell us, what do you think?
I liked it. I don't know what this.
Which part did you like?
I liked them putting together the whole thing because I was actually on the crew.
What did you do?
I took the behind the scenes video.
Nice.
Yeah. I don't know what else to say.
Really?
Really, I really don't.
That was her bubble.
That was it.
You just popped her bubble. There's right there.
It went away. All right, we're going to our next. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Someone has a comment.
Just that shot when she's singing the straight on. I don't know how many shots you took, but the fact that you got the one with the B is beautiful. And I just love, that's the thing I noticed, and I just thought that was it's just really great that that turned out. So unless you did it on purpose, it was a trained beat, but I don't know. I just, kudos.
Kimberly is a filmmaker. You always say that's, Kimber, you always say that's planned out. All right, with that being said, we're just going to we're going to take a quick break. We're going to take a quick break, and Deshaun's going to come up stage here to talk about a little bit about what CMTV does. Deshaun?
Thank you. What's up? I always want to say that on the microphone one time. First of all, I just want to say thank you to everybody that's come here and stuff. It's been a collaboration all the way through. Like Juan said, I work for Community Minded Television. That's actually CME, Community Minded. And so we're actually Channel 14, your public access television station. So what our job is really, we have really high-end cameras for filmmakers and stuff like that to come and take out the cameras and lights, cameras, mics. And we really want people to come and get our stuff because we feel like your public access television is actually very valuable, especially for trying to get the word out and, you know, just show the arts and stuff. And we're really trying to make CMTV, not to say it wasn't like that in the past or anything, but we really are trying to get more into the community. So when I told Juan that I would like to do some type of music video jams and stuff, he was like, man, that's a great idea. And then we hooked up everybody from the Bartlett to Spokane Arts. So not only are the filmmakers and the editors and all them collaborating, but all of us are collaborating too as well. So that's, you know, that's what it's all about and stuff. So you know, at the end of the day, that's just who I am, period. You know, I grew up playing basketball, so I know it takes a team of people to get anything done and stuff. So, I mean, without them or without anybody, it wouldn't be possible. So, once again, thank you guys for coming out here and enjoying your night.
This one. All right, here we go. Oh, Jesus. All right, so last video for tonight. So here, just remind everybody how it's going to work. We got the last video tonight. The judges are going to have some time to do their own scoring. Mike's going to be over there. I'm going to be over here. I'm going to collect the audience stuff. We're going to do tallying up all for the audience choice as well as the judges' choice. All right? And then we will announce the winners. So you're more than welcome to hang tight and enjoy yourselves. As I'm figuring maybe we need like about 15, 20 minutes to do all that. But that should be about it for tonight. Before we go too deeper in it, I need my list. Crap.
And then, as we're waiting for him,
Silly man.
I never got to introduce myself. I'm Michael Bethley.
All right, we also want to take a moment here to thank Chris in the back of the house, taking care of all our tech stuff. Preston, our house manager, who's back there. And I'm sure all of you are taking care of Emily, our bartender out up front, right? Make sure she's taken care of. All right? Again, thank you very much to the Bartlett for letting us host it here.
Shout out to DJ Darian on the 1s and 2s and 3s.
Yes, there we go. And here's our last video.
life's short and there's a lot to love, and you can find it, she's sure that you can. Sometime you gotta give it a try, she says. Okay, alright, but I don't wanna tell stories. Oh no, I'm compelled to be boring. I guess I'm just boring. Jedediah discovered the meaning of life. Base jumping from towers in Dubai. He found his wings and learned to fly. And now he's back, he's never felt more alive. He says life's short and there's a lot to love, and that you can find it, he's sure that you can. Sometime you should give it a try, he says. Okay, alright, but I don't wanna tell stories. Oh no, I'm compelled to be boring. I guess I'm just boring. Alrighty. Alright. Okay now. We're gonna go 1, 2. A 1, a 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Got married and he said that it was amazing, and Terry, she was touched by the hand of God. It was invigorating while her sisters were singing, and Mary, she gave all of her things to charity. Ain't that nice? And Maria discovered a brand new species in Brazil. You know what they say? They say that life is short and there's a lot to love, and yeah, you can find it, they're sure that you can. Sometime you gotta give it a try, they say. Okay, alright.
Wow.
Yeah.
Way to go. So, house lights up a little bit. Judges, let's like tally that stuff up. See how you guys all feel.
Where's my band?
Where's the band?
Where's my band and our filmmaker?
Is the band and the filmmaker here?
Please come to
Come
me.
on down. Come on
Come
down.
hither.
Come on down. Let's go.
We're good here.
Can I say
Camera
something
ready.
about that?
Well, hey, wait. We have a first in the first time that we're doing this. A judge wants to say something.
Oh, okay. Okay, go ahead.
It's a first. We might all want to say something. I don't know. I just thought that was so fun. How old are you?
I just turned 20.
So you're just a kid still. I mean, I know you're 20 and now you're right there, but I mean, to an old man like me, you're just a kid. And I got to tell you, that was a hell of a performance. To just own the camera like that. I mean, to really just to dive into the camera like that. I don't even want this camera on me like that. But for you to just literally live with that camera in your face and then do the thing that you did and be this sort of, I mean, to me, I didn't know that Jack White and David Byrne had a baby. But they did, and then he looked right in the camera and just took us with him, and it was fun. So, awesome.
Anybody else want to share?
First, shout out to Black Jesus in the video. I enjoyed that part. Hey, but I'm glad that's the one we ended it on, because that's a mic dropper right there. That whole thing was just lovely from the beginning all the way through. And then while they were playing and the band was playing, I was like, dang, man, I wish they'd come full circle and finish the storytelling. And then he's like, I got you, Chance. Jerry, right? So on point, man. I loved it. Great job.
Well, there we have it. That was the Birdman of Spokane music videos. The fact that you even thought, what if we did it all in one take? Which is like the stupidest idea you could possibly have on a deadline. Like, what were you thinking? But you pulled it off, and it was just so wonderful. I'm biased again because I'm a fan of the band already. I'm a fan of the milieu in which you chose to photograph it. But it all came together really, really well, and I liked the visual allusions to the lyrics as well. The on-screen text I thought was great. So yeah, bravo. I thought that was stunning.
Oh, well, I don't know any of these bands here or anything. I just kind of showed up and I'm on stage now, but...
Big hand of applause for that judge right
Give it up
there.
for Jackson.
But that was easily best song of the night. I would love that song. That was great. And the one take thing was incredible. I found myself at sometimes trying to find like, oh, in the reflection, are we going to see the camera or in the shadows? And I didn't see any of that. It was.
Look for the cuts, right?
Yeah, I'm like, oh, where's the cut going to come in?
How many times did you do it?
Man, you're taking all my questions. Jeez.
I asked how many times they did it, and they said 4. They said 4. Sorry, continue.
Oh no, but it was great. I loved it. Great performance.
Awesome.
Awesome. So, artist, filmmaker, how many times did you do the one take? No, I'm just kidding. How was it, the experience? Just going in there with the deadline and then just creating something so difficult?
I mean, I thought it was great. I get really stressed out in terms of like getting a lot of people to come to one location for, 5 hours and just be there, but it ended up turning out great. What do you got to say, Norm?
I would say the same exact thing. I just had to kind of whip up a bunch of people, like one person for each name that I had in mind, and I'm so fortunate that everyone ended up coming and doing such a great job at it, because we, like a week before we did that, we came up with the idea, and then it happened because of all these people, and it was super fun. We all had a good time. It was a really great time. Yeah.
That's awesome. And our band members back here, you're in 2 videos. Is there an award for that?
Not yet.
Not
Next
yet.
year.
Okay.
Next year.
I saw you pulling your lefty. Yeah. Paul McCartney. Is that right? Paul McCartney?
Yeah, a little lefty bass.
Lefty.
That whole bass thing, lefty.
How'd you like
Seriously?
the experience?
I had a lot of fun. It was really fun. Darian was fun to work with. Yeah, it was great.
Was there one point where you guys were like, look, okay, let's just not do this one take. Let's do something else?
I was for sure wanted to do that right from the beginning. I definitely wanted to do the one shot, and it turned out to be like pretty good, because we got it in 4 takes, and then we didn't have to really. You didn't have to edit the crap out of it, and yeah, it was nice.
Yeah, so the camera that I used is it's an Osmo by DJI, and it's just it's a fluid head system where the camera is just on this little ball, and I'm using my phone as the monitor, so it's just seamless and pretty steady. And so the one take, you were pressing hard for the one take, and I was like, dude, we're doing it. This is happening. And yeah, it ended up working out just fine. It wasn't too taxing on anyone to have it all in one take. So it actually made it easier.
Awesome. Thank you. So, all right, guys, this is something to think about. This is a great event for us tonight. Thank you very much all for showing up. Woo! But it's a bigger voice for our community. The first voice is the fact, tell me one of those damn videos isn't freaking awesome. That's number one. Number two, tell me the bands are fucking awesome. Beep. Just stop. As a community saying, well, yeah, we're good, but we're Spokane. Fuck that. Look at that.
You know, I appreciate as a video producer myself just the creativity that was put into the videos. It inspires me because sometimes when you're working one of those corporate jobs that you just kind of things get a little redundant, you get a chance to see these things happen, along with being an MC that, you know, I'm better than C-Flow, but still, no, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. But being able to appreciate music and video and just the arts coming together, I appreciate the opportunity to be here to experience it. So thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much. Listen, and I will add to this, those of you that know me, they'll know this soapbox that I get onto. 20 plus years ago, I decided to move up to this community because it had potential, because it had an ability to create amazing art, and I saw amazing artists, and it's still true. You all in the room need to go outside that door and share that story, and tell those people to show up to the artistic events that we create, like this and others. All right, so what's next step's gonna be simple is Mike's gonna be over there, I'm gonna be over here, we're near where I dropped my beer, but over there. And we're gonna collect your stuff. Hang tight if you want to. We appreciate it if you would. For the filmmakers and the bands, we're gonna tally up, we're gonna announce what the winners are tonight. Carly, can you come up and take care of the judges, please?
Can I suggest
No, please, go for it.
Can you pass your ballots to the end of the rows and maybe... Oh, you guys don't have pens. Use your blood.
A band not like you would not have pens. You should have Sharpies.
Because we're a community, share your pens, please.
All right. Everybody settle down. I know you're all excited and all that. You know, but first of all, can we please get a huge round of applause for our 4 judges tonight? Let's also get a huge round of applause just to our community tonight, please. That's really weak. Come on. One more time. Come on. This is why we do what we do. This is where we're at and where we're living. So let's embrace that. And the winners are?
So I asked if I could announce the judges award.
Okay.
If that's cool with you guys.
It's totally cool.
And I'd like to give a shout out to Global Credit Union, who are our sponsor for the winners, who will be receiving $500. And I also just wanted to give a plug. I feel like we didn't, and you guys are gracious and amazing. This is the first time we've done this, so it's a little bit like on the fly. And we didn't actually announce all of the filmmakers and bands. So I'm going to post all of that in the Facebook event so that you guys have links to their Facebook pages for the bands and the filmmakers' names, because I'd really love for you to know exactly who made all this amazing art. And you saw a lot of them talk, but they didn't introduce themselves, so we'll work on that. Okay, so we're gonna do the Judges Award, and I really appreciated everyone's positivity. Everything turned out so amazing in this project. We're all super happy with the results, and I hope that each of the bands and filmmakers can take these videos and post them and use them for promo for your own work and your own future work, and that's gonna be amazing, whatever the results of this are. So. In third place, I just wanted to announce the top 3.
That was a drum roll.
Third place is Predation with 13.75 out of 15. By Catastrophe. In second place is Means to an End with a 14.25 out of 15 by Kaylee Goins. And our judges winner for tonight with a nearly perfect score is Stories by Belonely. Come on up.
Come on up. Come on up.
Come on up. Let's go.
What did the people's vote stand for? What did it?
I have 2 certificates, one for you and one for you.
Let's take a picture.
All right. Thank you, Carly, very much. So, the next round of the winner,
hold on.
for us, it's more accolades from the community, and it's important that we as artists get those accolades. That means you got to show up to the exhibits. You got to show up to the screenings. You got to show up to the shows. You got to show up to the houses that are showing what our community can build.
Right. And it's good because as a community, what do they say? It takes a village, right? To build a community, to raise a child, to build art, however you look at it. And so the people's choice, which is your choice, the audience vote, winner for, do you mind if I announce it? I know.
Please do.
We didn't talk this over.
No, we didn't.
Okay.
But I love you already, so go ahead.
Yes. The people's choice winner is Stories. Come back up.
Come on back up.
Come back up. We don't have anything to give you.
And please, everyone, stand up for this, because this is your voice back to them.
Your choice.
Telling them how amazing they are as artists.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you. That is
This is great.
awesome.
This was just something that happened in such a short amount of time, and we had such a great time. And I'm so glad that I got to see all the other music videos that everyone did in the same amount of time. It's a good time.
Yeah. I don't know what to say. Thank you. Really, thank you. That's awesome.
Thank you.
This happened.
Keep saying thank you. Give me the mic.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, folks. So let's not forget, tonight's not over in a sense that we filmed it tonight. It'll be on CMTV. We'll try to post it on the dates that it's going to be showed up where you can see the video. And like I reminded everybody, the behind-the-scenes footage of what they did, which is amazing to watch. So you see the making of scenarios. But I hope that you all take the time to share this, post this, and let our community know how amazing we are. God bless you, and thank you all. Good night.
Hold on,
Okay, I've got one more thing.
Oh shit, Carly's back.
I have the feedback. The judges left some really thoughtful feedback. So if the filmmakers or bands would like to pick that up, just come see me, and I have all of it right here. So.
Awesome. Thank you, guys. I gotta close it. I'm doing music videos for $7 an hour. No, I'm just kidding. Have a good night.
Hit on that beat and then stop.